What up, y'all? It's your boy The Answer, man. We got Fat Joe commenting on YouTubers, and he's pretty much alluding to Hassan, right? And a lot of others. I got some commentary on this one. So after Joe is done, definitely check out what I got to say. Let me know what y'all think. I got to get at him for this one. Salute to him. He's done great things in the industry, but I don't know on this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's get to it.
I'm guilty. Sometimes I watch this YouTube. And so what I know about YouTube is that they got guys on there that are absolutely nobody. But I mean nobody. I'm trying to figure out what's the criteria. What have they done? Have they produced this? You know, sometimes I'll be watching like reality shows, Love and Hip Hop, and they got guys on there that I don't know what they did on the TV show, and they're loving him. And it's blasphemy to tell me that these guys are like stars or they created. It's crazy, right? And I'm not calling out just that show because Mona Scott's a good friend of mine. But when you look at YouTube, you really see some guys with anywhere from 20,000, 200,000, whatever views of people watching them, that we don't know if these guys are child. We don't know about these guys. Once again, it goes back to the shock value. If a say, yo, I had dinner last night with an alien. He was sitting right here. And they keep saying it credible enough, confident enough, you start believing this guy hangs out with aliens.
You chilling with The Answer.
And I do know, all right, it's an era where social media, where everybody has an opportunity to be somebody and say whatever. But yo, you cannot be letting these morons take up time in your brain. Guys who never accomplished nothing. We don't know who these guys are. And they up here criticizing and talking about. Who are you? BJ, what's up, my brother? Who are these guys? What have you done? Nobodies. Haven't done. You know, Charles Barkley really was a 10-time All-Star. Shaq was the most dominant player of all time. Kenny the Jet Smith has championships. These guys are commentating a game that they know about. That they won on an elite. They've done to be criticizing music and albums and this and that. Yo, they gotta stop. And that's it. And those are legitimate guys. The YouTube don't know who they are. Anybody could come on there talking some type of crazy for you to listen to. Who are they? And you really believe in them. You keep looking at they shit. Yo, anybody telling me drop a Cash App or something like that, yo, get the out of here, bro. Get a job. It's unbelievable. Tell you enough. Yo, I was with an alien. I was this and this. You believe it. You talk about Kanye West, at least according to him, he's a billionaire. 8 billion, 9 billion. He's done something. He's made some of the most incredible music. But these guys, come on, you gotta be kidding me, man. Watch your kids from watching these guys. I don't know who they are. Who are they? You take their words, these YouTube guys, and we don't know who they are, over people that you've known for 20, 30 years. You know, one time I was watching YouTube and it was a Spanish dude. He was telling a story, yo, and Fat Joe and Jay-Z had a fight and Beyonce, they carried her down the stairs and Fat Joe fought the 100 guys and this. Bro, sounded like the most amazing in the world. Here's the problem. I never met this guy in my life and everything he said was not true. But the biggest, he had me intrigued in the story. I would get him to write some shit. He's such a liar.
All right, y'all. I gotta get at Joey for this one. You gotta remember, Joe started off as Joey Crack. Y'all know where crack come from, right? So we got an underprivileged background. Hip hop was the vessel. Nobody respected it. Everybody could have a voice, and the cream would rise to the top. If that ain't like social media or YouTube, I don't know what else is. What he's saying about there's a lot of folks with false information and all that out there, absolutely. You gotta use some discernment with who you listen to. You gotta check their facts, and if they full of it, move to the next one, right? But for somebody who took that opportunity, built an empire, started with digging in the crates and started with Big L and, you know, back in those days, and has built himself a nice empire now, makes great music, collaborates, and, you know, he's pretty much an icon or borderline. But for him to forget the essence, so you got all these people out here, and I'll speak about myself in a second, but you got all these people out here, some of them young, who are choosing to do this instead of some other choices that could lead down a dark road when they just trying to make ends meet, feed themselves, feed their family. They may have young kids. You just never know people's circumstance, right? So give them a shot. Is there a lot of nonsense out there? Absolutely. I agree with that. But to come down on people who are just taking advantage of opportunities that wasn't available when Joe was growing up, I was growing up. There was no social media like that where you could explore that instead of doing other, you know what I mean, less responsible things. And from a person like me who grew up in South Philly, hustle, worked legit jobs, corporate, good money, this, that, and all that, and seen both sides, and now I'm doing this. I can't take that away from the folks that's just trying to find their way. They haven't had any formal training. They don't know how to do, a lot of them don't know how to do presentations or do that, and they just keep trying to get better, right? So we got to show some grace with those folks and allow them to try to get their hustle on the right way. And then, you know, if they ain't bringing what they need to bring to the table, they're not going to get the subs. They're not going to get the support. And we just got to be responsible with who we look at and listen to and get behind in terms of support. But I just think Joe is forgetting the roots and the essence of this whole thing, because the social media thing is a whole lot like hip hop, good, bad, and ugly, right? So I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. It's your boy, The Answer. I appreciate y'all supporting. And until next time, you know what I mean? We out of here. Like, comment, subscribe.